Welcome back, Great Tastes of Manitoba. We are here today with Manitoba canola growers and I Heart Canadian farmers. So before anything else, we want to welcome to the show, and I know you're a fan of the show, you watch the show. This is Curtis McCrae, one of these Canadian farmers we heart so much. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what farming means to you and how this operates in your life. We're looking forward to that. Of course, Ellen Pruden here from Manitoba Canola Growers. And as usual, you've brought this wide array of amazing things. So we're making a barley salad with curry dressing, is that right?
A curry dressing.
All right.
So it's really bold flavors. We have chutney, some curry paste. We're going to add our canola oil and lemon juice to make the dressing. And then we're going to grill up some halloumi cheese.
Halloumi cheese?
Yeah, it's a semi-hard cheese, and it's kind of a little salty, but as soon as you start grilling it, it holds its form. It's beautiful in salads, and you can see by our finish that it looks fantastic. So wait till you taste that.
Looking forward to giving that a go for sure. Well, first of all, thank you very much for being here. So how long have you been farming in Manitoba? Has it been a long time, a little time?
It's been a lifetime.
A lifetime, yeah. And it's like your life. It's not just a job, it's your whole life. And so you wanted to talk a little bit about sustainability, what that means, and kind of how that looks for farming on the prairies here in Manitoba.
Yeah, well, we run a family farm, and sustainability is very important to continue running family farms. So as we look at how we run our farm, sustainability is a big product of what we want to pull off so that our next generation can have a nice, easy farm to run and produce more.
And basically, sustainability means like just keep it going so that it doesn't come to an end.
Right, and there's other definitions of sustainability that will talk about the environment and things like that. And I think the road on our farm to get to those endpoints is going to be through good science and some awesome technology, which will allow us to grow better quality food with fewer inputs.
Okay, so what are some of the things, like we were talking about this whole concept of solar collectors. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think that's a huge advantage that farmers have over all other industry when we talk about sustainability, because plants are solar collectors. They get their energy from the sun, and all the canola plants spread out their leaves and more leaves and more leaves. They're very efficient solar collectors.
I never really thought of it that way, but that's exactly what it is, hey?
So the good strong point for farmers there is, Ellen, how many canola solar collectors do we have in the province?
Manitoba, we have about 3 million acres every year that's grown of canola. And across Canada, about 20 million acres this year.
That's extraordinary. And so to kind of put it into sort of a term that we can understand, bushels, acres, and all of these sorts of things. So how much oil do you produce on your farm specifically annually?
So on average on our farm, we'll produce enough canola that people can crush about 500,000 liters of oil out of it.
On your farm alone?
On our farm alone.
500,000 liters of canola oil. That is absolutely amazing. And you had broken it down. It's like 11 bushels.
11 liters per every bushel.
Okay, 11 liters,
yep.
Right, to every bushel. Okay, and so there's some challenges that you face, that you struggle with, or what are some of the things that ultimately you look forward to or concern you?
Look forward to? Well, the weather's always a challenge.
Yeah. It's like if you look at a farmer, it's like the face is always sky high, right? Looking to see what's coming next.
Next year's always better.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the things, Des, is like when you go to the doctor if you have an ailment, you go see a dietitian if you want to learn more about food, and to connect with farmers like Curtis on social media, Farmer McCrae, you get to ask them about farming and what they do to grow our food. And people are so interested in learning more about how that farm to food kind of table
Talk to a farmer, hug a farmer, maybe ask him or her first before you do that. But you're actually on Twitter at Farmer McCrae?
That's my Twitter handle.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Okay, follow him follow Curtis on Twitter. And you actually told a really great story because you love to cook. Obviously, you watch the show because you love to cook, and you actually had a great story about a pot, and I love that.
Yeah, because I was waiting to be asked, what do I like to make with canola?
Yeah.
And I mean, the easiest thing is popcorn. And in our household, we were handed down a family tradition stovepat that's well blackened that my father-in-law used to make popcorn for his kids with. So not only do I make great tasting popcorn with it, but my wife feels like a kid again every time she eats it. So it's kind of the power of food. It's not just nutrition, it's also emotions and feelings that it can bring up.
Absolutely. And I like to think that every family has that pot, right? Because I've got one too, and it's like this connection to the past and of course thinking about the future, right? So we had a job and we got so busy. Okay, we're supposed to be breaking the heads off of these guys.
The cheese is done. You can see, look how beautifully
gosh.
toasted it got. Gorgeous, isn't
Yeah.
that? The dressing is made, simple dressing with the curry paste,
Okay.
chutney,
All right.
3 tablespoons of canola oil because it can really kind of spread that flavor out, and some lime juice. So when you guys have a chance, you can pour that on.
Okay.
And of course, we're making the salad with barley. We love barley, full of fiber and protein. And here is our raw barley, and then you cook it for about a cup of barley. You get about 3 cups of cooked barley, and it holds really well together. The salad. Look at that color.
So healthy for you, right? That barley.
It is so great. And we grow a ton of it in the province and across Canada, and we're doing a lot of great research. So add some pine nuts.
I'm giving up on that, by the way.
Okay, give up on that
Okay.
one. Add some pine nuts as our raisins,
Okay.
global flavors that
What do
we
you
got
think,
going
Curtis?
It's almost time.
It's almost the magic moment. Okay, so here we go. Oh, there's just so much in here. All right, so here we go. And I want to get some of that halloumi on there as well.
Oh, you need to have that. It's a wonderful cheese, great for on the grill, in the fry pan. Just a little bit of canola, it really takes the heat, adds it. Aw, you're gonna
So
hug
good.
me now?
Oh, thank you so much.
We usually hug
Thank you
our
for growing
farmers.
that. So absolutely delicious. You are not too busy for breakfast anymore, by the way. We're going to prove it to you when we come back. Manitoba Canola Growers right here on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
Manitoba Agriculture's Food and Farm Awareness Week is a great opportunity to talk to a farmer about where your food comes from. Visit GreatTastesMB.ca for more info.